All right. Would you like to start us off?
2 words. Welcome to the podcast. Mikey, tell us what it is sponsored by.
This is episode 1 of the Careless Sports Podcast. This episode is sponsored by Big Pharma. Big Pharma. Where would we be without you?
Can you even tell me what Big Pharma is?
You don't know what Big Pharma is?
I really don't. I mean, I assume it's like a COVID vaccine, maybe.
All right, well, I want it to be known that we're not actually sponsored by anyone, but if you're a corporation and you've seen an email from us, please respond. You don't know what Big Pharma is?
Guys, we talk a lot of ball, so specifically we're saying Nike, maybe Adidas, Under Armour.
McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's knows ball.
I just haven't seen McDonald's on a lot of sports podcasts.
They have a lot of, their mascot
Ronald?
is a clown.
He sure is.
And you know who's a clown nowadays?
Who?
A lot of quarterbacks, a lot of basketball players, a lot of soccer players.
Mm-hmm.
But let me get specific. Carson Beck.
Right.
I mean, $10 million a year, man.
Well, I think it's just 1 year because this is his last year of eligibility. But yeah, it's a little
Okay,
overpay. It's
fine.
definitely an overpay.
Oh, it's absolutely overpay. I mean,
Yeah.
Carson Beck for $10 million a year is just like...
Well, Carson Beck faces one good defense, and he's shut down. We saw it against Louisville, and SMU doesn't have. They have a terrible passing defense, and he still, when it mattered, threw a pick on the goal line in overtime in the game.
I mean, call me crazy. I don't actually think Louisville is an elite defense.
No, I don't think so either, but they're a well-coached defense. Jeff Brom is on the hot list for a lot of coaching positions right now. Penn State, LSU, if it doesn't go their way.
I called him a clown. I actually don't think Carson Beck's that bad. I think he's better than Gunnar Stockton.
I don't know about that. Gunnar Stockton has been pretty elite this year, playing better defenses all year. I mean, the ACC is just a crapshoot. Like, it's just real bad.
No, ACC. I genuinely think if I had to name my top 3, and I do think some people would put the ACC in there. But
3 out of 4 power conferences?
yeah.
I'm ranking it
dude.
4th.
Fair, and I would too.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people, they see a lot of ACC hype off of the very few teams.
In the preseason, sure, because we all thought Clemson was going to be good, and then Florida State.
No,
beat
absolutely.
Alabama.
I mean, we're talking Clemson.
Yeah.
We're talking Florida State.
Mhm.
In recent years, Georgia Tech, especially.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, how could they not be good in the modern era where they're at? They're in Atlanta. They have money, smart school.
No, I agree, and especially when we get in like the Haynes King years.
Well, yeah, of course.
Can't go wrong with Haynes King. He's a great
dog.
quarterback.
He's a fucking dog, bro.
I wouldn't say he's my Heisman quarterback.
No.
But we'll get into that in a little bit.
Maybe,
but
yeah,
right
sure.
now, I would say it's
Carson
SEC,
Beck is the biggest. Oh,
Big
you're right,
10, and Big 12. I think
Yeah,
the ACC they aren't.
they're bad. Can I give you an argument against the Big 12? I mean, the Big 10?
Go for it.
Yeah. I think the Big 10 is a top-heavy conference, and top to bottom, the Big 12 is it's obviously it's a more competitive conference. It always has been, but it's a more complete conference top to bottom. Think about the Big 10. You got Ohio State, Indiana, Oregon. Ohio State and Indiana are clearly the 2 best teams in the country. I won't argue against that. After that, are you that confident in teams like Michigan, USC, Iowa, Washington over the likes of a Texas Tech, BYU, Utah, Cincinnati? I put them in the same fucking group.
I can hear that.
And I think the Big 12 is deeper top to bottom. I mean, Houston's having a year. Arizona State, without an injury, they're a contender too. Kansas State is playing much better than when they started the season. If they had started that way, who knows? Iowa State, if they don't get injured, they're a fucking contender too.
I can hear that. I feel like maybe you named some of the wrong schools, but the main wrong one I heard you talk about is Washington.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely. I thought
Good team?
they might go 11-1, 10-2.
Yeah, well, they're still on track. They can go 10-2. Everything is set up for Washington. I think they have
Quarterback has been underwhelming. Running back has been underwhelming. We can't deny that.
I kind of like their quarterback play this year. I would say that their road games have been underwhelming. I mean, they weren't going to beat Ohio State. I really thought that, Michigan on the road, you had to win that game to really show that you're like an actual contender, and they didn't win that game. So I think they're a good team. And, if they beat Oregon and finish 10-2, then, yeah, they'll go to the playoffs, but they'll be a first-round exit, easy bump.
I can get behind that, but I just think in general, I mean, they're ranked.
Yeah, they are ranked.
I mean, well, yeah, okay, my bad. But they are ranked, they're not in a playoff spot.
No, but it doesn't matter right now.
I agree with that, but I also think Washington, I don't want to say I thought they'd be in the top 5, but definitely top 10.
It's weird?
I would say overall, from what my early, preseason projection was, I think they would be in the top 10 most of the year. Yeah. At least maybe after 3 or 4 weeks, and simply they haven't been.
Dude, I think that the committee is backing my Big 12 claim, because Washington, they're down at what, like the 20s, 21, 22, 23 area ranked, right? They're a 2-loss team. In the Big 10, they've lost to Ohio State and Michigan, 2 good teams, right? Yeah, I mean, Michigan, we'll see, but I think they're good-ish.
But I think they're above 20.
They might be above 20. I don't know. I know Iowa's around 20th, and I think they're either right above or right below them.
To my best knowledge.
I think they're 20th. Hey,
Okay,
talking the mic. Oh, fine, but still talking the mic so I can...
Okay,
yeah.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, you good.
Okay, you want me to say it again? Or just...
No. I mean, they're around the low teens, high 20s, right, Washington? 2-loss team in the Big 10, a loss to Ohio State and Michigan, right? Absolutely. Utah is ranked number 13 with a blowout loss at home to Texas Tech and a loss to BYU.
See, and I think that the Big 12 has actually been underrated for years. I'm glad that they are starting to get some respect. I think teams like BYU, top 10, I would say Texas Tech absolutely should be around the top 10. If not in it, I think number 8 spot is pretty good.
It's good right now.
But, and I hate to say it, like a team like Utah, 13 for me is just a little high.
I agree.
I mean, their best win isn't even against a ranked team.
They unranked Cincinnati, but yes.
Yes, they did unrank Cincinnati.
That's a good win, though.
Thank you for the correction.
Yeah,
but
that's a good win.
I think, in general, that why should Utah be 13? I can hear 17 through 20.
That's what I was thinking, too. I mean, I think the argument for Utah is that they lost to 2 top 10 teams. I get that. But I think the main argument for the Utes right now is their margin of victory over everyone else. To be fair, though, when they beat Arizona State, they were without Sam Leavitt. That would be a much closer game if he was there. So I don't know if 13 is super palatable, but they kicked everyone's ass except for the 2 teams they lost to. I mean, they kicked everyone's ass.
No, and I hear that. My big thing is like
Devin Dampier is kind of a dog, bro.
Oh, Dampier is cold.
Dampier is cold.
I mean, the run game, the pass game. I mean, he really is. I don't see him succeeding further than the college level, if I'm being real.
Yeah, I would like to know how tall he is. He seems like a smaller kind of guy and not like as talented as like a Bryce Young or Kyler Murray, who's small and has been able to be in the league for several years.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, like when you look at Bryce Young and you look at Kyler Murray, I mean, both just top tier college football quarterbacks. I can't say the same about Dampier, truthfully. I rate Dampier, but let's say, and granted, right?
Off the top of your
Murray,
head,
Oklahoma, Bryce Young,
it's
Alabama, 2 elite programs,
of course,
with elite wide receivers.
It's irresponsible to compare Devin Dampier to those 2 quarterbacks.
Absolutely, but I get what you're saying in terms of similar play style,
stature. Yeah, exactly. Where would you rank him in terms of Big 12 quarterbacks?
It's a great question.
I would put him over Bear Bachmeier. I mean, Morton's super injury prone. I would probably, if I were a Texas Tech fan...
Are we saying straight off because you mentioned Morton, are we talking straight off ability, or are we talking...
Well, I think
prone,
that...
Or like just like
injury prone,
someone that is going to win you games.
Let's say that you are Team X, right? And you had a draft, right? And you had the first overall pick, but you can only pick between Big 12 quarterbacks. You have to rank them. if you don't get your top guy, whatever the fuck, right? Where would you put? I would put Devin Dampier over Baron Morton because I know if I'm drafting a guy who's like, not going to play most of the year, I'd rather have this. Also, he opens up the playbook, kind of like Will Hammond did for Tech, although, Dampier opens up the playbook and he can throw in the middle of the field, where Hammond is, a little younger. He struggled with that.
Me, personally, I would not call Baron Morton injury prone. I can hear the argument, but...
Based on... What?
Yeah, absolutely.
You wouldn't say he's injury prone.
Okay.
Motherfucker, he's more injury prone than Tua. He is. He's made of glass. Dude, you know what sucks about...
Can we cut that out?
No, you're good. No, what are you talking... I'm not cutting that out, bro.
All right.
What are you talking about?
This part, cut that out.
Well, yeah, obviously. You know what sucks about recording in here?
I'm going to have to think about a fucking argument. Hold on.
You don't have to. We could just move on to a different... I mean, you could just be well...
Let me think of an argument.
Okay.
Very quick.
Well, you could just say you were wrong about him not being injury prone, but you could still rank him ahead of Devin Dampier.
I'm going to come up with exactly, but I'm going to come up with a stupid argument. And
okay.
You rebut it, and I'll at the end of it, I'll be like, you're right.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right.
So, I mean, you've seen Morton, like... I mean, he started last year.
Yeah.
Not all of it.
Top 10 NCAA passing leader last year.
No, yeah, absolutely. He did start over. I'm sorry, the year before. After after what, 3 games? I think it was after the Oregon game, if I'm not mistaken. But
right.
At the end of the day, I mean, he was healthy all that year. Yes, he went out for 1 game last year. He took a big hit against Utah, and I'm not gonna lie, the injury that he took this year that made him miss a few games wasn't the biggest hit, but when you watch it in replay, I think the big thing is he was already, going down. When I was watching that game, I almost argued he should damn near not play. And then he kept playing. What was it? A couple minutes later, took another hit, out of the game.
Classic 2019 Tua versus Mississippi State moment. Remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah, it's the same fucking thing.
But, I mean, could we argue Tua was wrong for staying in? Maybe they should have gave him... I mean, we were near halftime.
I mean, the way I remember that...
We weren't near halftime around Morton's time, but I would argue with how the flow of the game, Texas Tech, Kansas was going,
we were just running the ball anyway.
Yes, but that's my main point, is maybe we should have either taken Morton out around that first hit.
Yeah, I'm saying. That's what I agree. Because he's injury prone.
Well, again, I guess the first hit that I'm speaking of was actually Utah.
Oh, he did go out against Utah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But then he was...
So, because the Morton hit against Utah, he went out right away. The Utah hit, you remember, he stayed in because it was a big game. And you can't hate on Texas Tech. The way the game was flowing, the way the offense was going. I mean, if you remember Texas Tech first touchdown, that put them in the lead for a lot. I mean, that was just a great screen pass to Cameron Dickey. And after that, I mean, it was a stale. It was a stalemate for a quarter and a half, pretty much. And then Morton took a hit, went out for a play. Hammond came in, put him right back in. And what do you know? A couple plays later, Hammond came in. Shout out to Hammond. Did run that Texas Tech offense very well. Yeah. Won the game for Texas Tech, truthfully. Granted, they schemed for Morton. Exactly. They didn't for Hammond.
And that's kind of why I think that, that's the big reason they lost at Arizona State.
But back to the, Big 12 quarterbacks injury-prone conversation.
Or just a ranking conversation.
I mean, ranking conversation in general. I just think Morton, at the end of the day, I would say he's pretty injury-prone, but he fucking fights, man.
He does. But you could say that about a lot of you could say that about Sawyer Robinson, Hoover at TCU, Sam Levitt when he's healthy. Dampier, obviously.
Unhealthy, which I guess we can. I mean, who are you saying your top 3 Big 12 quarterbacks are?
I would go with despite how poorly the team has been playing, and I think you may agree with me here. Go ahead, bro. You can hit it. Yeah. When I'm talking, I'll just cut the camera to just me.
Pause. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're good. I would say, because I've hit it several times while you're talking. I would say that you may agree with me here. That Sawyer Robinson would probably be my number one quarterback, despite how poor Baylor has played. That kid just plays well. Same with TCU's Hoover. And then I would probably have, nah.
Hoover
You know what?
at
I would have Hoover at 2, sure. And then I would probably have, what's his goddamn name? Brendan whatever the hell. Sorsby at 3, Dampier at 5, or 4, Morton at 5. Sorsby with Cincinnati, man, he's a dog. He's just been so consistent all year. More consistent than the people below him, for sure.
Call me crazy. I think TCU in general, especially when you look at their defense, has been a problem.
Yeah, they're underrated as hell.
I have Sawyer Robinson at 1. I have Morton at 2. And I have Avery Johnson at 3.
Okay.
I mean, the thing with Morton is, sure, Texas Tech's offense definitely does struggle at times. Their defense is definitely the best in the Big 12. But at the end of the day, I think Morton knows how to win games. That's the big thing with me. And, I look at that, even if we're talking NFL quarterbacks. I mean, let's put the best one in the NFL, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
He knows how to win games at the end of the day. That's how he's won so many Super Bowls. I just think Burn Morton, he knows how to. Now, do I think Burn Morton's going to be another Patrick Mahomes? Absolutely not.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going that route.
No, but
because I would have flamed you.
Burn Morton definitely knows how to win games.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's proven that this year. But, you don't think that under the amount of talent that Texas Tech has in their offense that 3 or 4 Big 12 quarterbacks couldn't do the exact same or better?
How many Texas Tech receivers and, tight ends, though we only use a main one?
Yeah.
How much would you say that they actually have talent around there that are going to the league? We'll see because right now I wouldn't say Coy Aiken is. He very well could.
Sure, yeah. Receiving talent around them, yes. But compared to Big 12 talent, that is absolutely the most talented offense and defense in that league. I mean, I can only name one Big 12 wide receiver that will for sure be drafted in the NFL, and that's Jordan Tyson.
I strongly agree with that.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not really about that. I mean, it's a subjective kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, my big thing is okay, there's going to be a lot of Big 12 receivers that either... I mean, the majority of them are not going to get drafted. Yeah. There might be a couple that get drafted, but...
Oh, there will be a couple, but
I mean, let's take... Since we're talking Texas Tech, let's take Josh Kelly, for example. Definitely one of the better Big 12 receivers in the league last year. Didn't get drafted, went to the Cowboys, and got cut in the practice squad.
Yeah.
And he was definitely Texas Tech's wide receiver 1. He made Morton look really good. You got Conyers, who is playing for the Dolphins.
Is he still on the Dolphins?
He is still on the Dolphins.
Right.
He's injured a decent amount of this year. I think he still is right now. Got a couple targets at the start of the year.
Did you say started?
Fucking going to on accident.
I think he did.
But
Jackson, now that we're done semi-ranking Big 12 quarterbacks, I want to ask you a personal question.
Okay.
How was your day today?
I'm an open book.
Okay, great. How was your day today?
It was a day, man.
Aren't they all?
Let me tell you. I mean, you saw me this morning. I was cleaning. Had multiple trash bags I had to take out.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't good. And so, when you asked me, you saw me walk in my room.
Mm-hmm.
I headbutted my door.
You sure did.
I gave a shout out to Cam Scatabo when I did that.
Yes, you did.
So I sat down, and I didn't know what to do. So I thought for a while, and I said, I like making top 10 lists.
Who doesn't?
So let me make a top 10 trios of all time. Not the modern century. Of all time.
So trios like basketball or just any trio?
In general.
Fictional, nonfiction?
Just in general, man.
Wow.
I mean, we can talk fictional. We can talk non-fictional.
Yeah.
I got some fictional and non-fictional on there.
Jackson?
I made a top 10 list.
Did you?
Yes. Like I said, you asked how my day was.
I did. And I already knew you made a top 10 list. So I would like to hear it.
Here is my top 10 list of trios, everybody. Oh, hold on. About that. Everybody.
Okay.
All right.
You're fine.
So.
We're allowed to be rusty, man.
My top 10 list of trios that I made after I hit my head on the door.
Yes. Go ahead and share it, bro.
I just hit my fucking leg on my phone.
Pearl?
Oh, God damn.
We have a little Pearl interference. She woke up. Oh, yeah, look at her. She's she's putting her paw up and everything.
Damn it, Pearl, I lost my flick. At my number 1 on my trios list, I personally have fork, knife, and spoon.
Damn. I can't really disagree with that at all. It just seems like, I wouldn't even think of that as a trio.
Really?
I'm a come back. I'm a rebuttal if I hear one better than that. But that is a good solid number 1.
Thank you, man. And at my 2, I have SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick.
I was wondering if you'd have them because I almost feel like Squidward it's definitely a trio, but I almost feel like Squidward is kind of outside of the trio because he more so reacts to their shenanigans.
No, man. Let's talk some real life right quick. Very quick.
Right.
Would you say the older you get, you more so agree with Squidward? I think the main thing
absolutely.
is
those two fuckers are annoying.
As at work, you definitely get annoyed with some coworkers. SpongeBob is a very cool dude.
Right.
As well as Patrick, but SpongeBob can definitely be obnoxious.
They both can.
Squidward sees him daily at work. He's underpaid.
And he lives right next to him.
And imagine getting home and having to deal with Patrick. Not only that,
no, I get
your
it.
Obnoxious coworker.
I understand
hang out and they're
your defense of Squidward.
And Squidward's out here trying to play the clarinet every day.
No, I completely understand your character study of Squidward that you so eloquently put. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was asking how he kind of fits into a trio. Is Squidward, Patrick, and SpongeBob? I feel like Patrick and SpongeBob is more a duo than Squidward being in the trio. You can't have them over like a LeBron, Bosch, and Wade.
I'm not going to comment on that.
But they're on the list, I'm assuming?
Let me ask you.
Okay.
I'll answer that with a question. Who would you say are the main 3 characters in SpongeBob?
No, they're definitely the main 3 characters, but are they a trio?
I would say so, yes.
Right,
there's been some episodes that you see in Squidward.
Sure, yeah.
Has definitely been a big part. He's been a real one to him. Let's think about, the scientific episode.
The one where he goes in that little portal?
Yeah, the portal and all that. And Squidward misses SpongeBob and Patrick.
Alone.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And Squidward misses SpongeBob and Patrick. And he has K. He's crying.
Yeah, he would go back.
He wants to see them again. Because he saw the caveman version. He ain't like that.
Yeah, of course.
He ain't like that. He did not rock with that, man.
He didn't rock with the rocks of the cavemen. They were rocking, and he didn't rock with it.
Absolutely.
Wow, you're very media literate. Yeah, I'm kind of sold.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
All right. And I think at my 3, I was really debating because there's a couple that could really go into 3, but rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, wow. You could argue that's above SpongeBob.
I could.
I understand that,
but
in this office we're big SpongeBob people, so I get the bias and I kind of agree.
Let's say me and you were drafting.
Okay.
Would you take, and if you had to give me my 1 and 3 spot, and I'm giving you the 2, would you take SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick over rock, paper, scissors?
No.
Or would you give it?
I would give it to rock, paper, scissors.
Absolutely, man.
It's more universal. Absolutely. I would put them at 2.
You have to have them. And then, like you said a great trio. because at my 4, I really do. I have LeBron, Wade, and Bosh.
Nice. Okay.
I didn't want to spoil anything, but I mean, what
I assume they'd be there.
a fucking trio, man.
I mean, like, I can also assume that, like, Jordan, Rodman,
Pippen,
and Pippen. Yeah, well, they'll be there too.
they're not.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Spoiler alert.
So you think that?
They're not. And can I get even deeper?
Yeah.
Soul to soul.
Okay, but you really
I
think
don't
that?
have Steph.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Clay or
That's
Draymond
fine.
in the top 3, and I mean we're talking about the Splash Brothers.
No, I
and
get
we're
it.
talking
I'm
about
not a
multiple
big NBA
championships.
guy, but you really have LeBron, Bosh, and fucking Wade on the list, and not only are they over the Bulls aren't even on the list at all.
No,
Interesting. What's your number 4? Oh, wait, you just said your number 4. LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. What's your 5?
morning, day, and night.
Oh my god. That's more universal than fucking forks, spoons, and knives. How is it all the way at 5?
Just is, man. I mean,
Okay.
it's a little harsh. It's just kind of what I came up with at the time, but
No, I get it.
they are iconic. They could be higher.
I agree. They should
They really
be higher.
could be higher.
They could.
And
They have an argument for number 1. I mean, there's morning, day, and night every day. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't say
fork,
that
spoon,
about
knife every
fork,
day.
spoon, and knives.
What do you think of nostalgia? Because when you're, I would argue, I was thinking future as well.
Okay. Well, in the
'Cause-
future, we're still gonna have morning, day, and night.
And I think that, let's go back to SpongeBob.
Okay.
I mean, I think when you're, 50, 60 years old, you're going to put SpongeBob, you're going to put him on your grandkids.
Right.
Yeah, at least you should. I mean, if you don't,
If you have grandkids
You're-
in the future, you should probably make them watch SpongeBob. I agree.
we're fucking not. Anyways,
No, of course not. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not. Listeners, if you are having kids in the future and your kids have kids, put them on to SpongeBob.
Am I 4?
Nope, you already said you're 4.
Sorry, what am I at? My 6?
6, yeah.
Yeah,
Morning, day, and night was 5.
This is
Underrated
it's
at 5.
controversial.
Well, this whole list has been controversial.
Hey, man. Wow. 2 words.
Just the order of it, I
2
would
words,
say.
man. Wow.
Good entries, but the order of it, I would say, is a bit controversial.
I mean, man,
And excluding Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman is crazy.
my 10 is going to be, like, really crazy.
All right, well, what's your 6?
I got Ed, and Eddie.
Perfect.
I mean,
That's perfect at 6.
Some of them are really smart.
I don't think any
'cause-
of them are smart.
No, you're not wrong. No, you're wrong, man, because I think, Ed,
Right.
he has his, master's
In
what you call it? Is it, rocket science?
does he?
He does.
Okay.
He does. And so he went to Harvard.
I have a
Right.
hard time believing any of this.
Well, you're wrong.
Well,
I
I was a kid around the same time you were. I do remember Ed, and Eddie.
Well, yeah, you were born
They
2 years
weren't.
after me.
I get it, but they weren't the smartest people.
Well, yeah, but that's what they portray on the show. I looked up on Wikipedia, a very reliable source,
Right.
and I said, hey, Ed is not the smartest, but also, let me tell you about Ed.
Right. Ed is smarter than
Wow.
Ed for sure, but is he
Wow,
still
a smart cookie. I mean, this guy,
A smart
wow.
cookie.
Because Eddie, he was closer with Ed, believe it or not. A lot of people think Ed and Ed are like pretty tight, pretty close. They seem as a knot, and a shoelace knot,
Right.
but they're not. They're no bunny ears. They are Boy Scouts.
Yeah. Happens, man. I agree with Ed, and Eddie at 6, though. What about 7?
Am I 7? I mean, dude, it could be higher, and I honestly feel bad for putting this low, but it's because I've heard more adults talk about my number 6, but bro, ready, set, go.
Oh, wow.
Dude,
Ready, Set, Go is a good one. I mean, it's iconic.
my thing is like, and this is why they're at 7.
Right.
How many people knew of Set before Ready, Set, Go?
Yeah, I feel like Set kind of, I understood they should be in the top 10 for sure, but I think 7's a good ranking because I think Set kind of doesn't really play as big of a factor into the trio. Similar to Squidward. with, the SpongeBob Patrick dynamic that I was, contemplating earlier, I guess.
Yeah.
I would say it's the same thing with Set. But I agree that they should be in the top 10. I mean, it's iconic. It's universal.
Again, I just think... Sorry, go on.
I will say, if Ready, Set, Go was on there, the first thing I thought of was, and I don't expect them to be in the top 10, but maybe they should, red light, yellow light, green light.
They were an honorable mention.
Okay, good to know.
But...
Yeah.
Because I did put down some honorable mentions. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I just think Ready, Set, Go. They're so big. I mean, it's nostalgic.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
It's something you have to think about. I mean, at my 8, it's, again, it's the same with Ed, and Eddie. It's the same as Patrick. So
we're going
Squidward.
fictional. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to give me breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, that's not fiction. I mean, how is that the same as Ed, and Eddie? That's more along the lines of...
Call it a bad list.
Morning, afternoon, and night.
Hey, you know what?
Stop slamming your
Call me
phone.
a bad list.
I didn't say it was a bad list.
Say it's a bad list.
I didn't say it was a bad
Because quite frankly, man, I think this is getting disrespectful.
It's not. I didn't say it was a bad list. I said that you compared, what was it?
What did I...
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Yes.
To Ed, and Eddie, where they should be more so compared to morning, afternoon, and night.
I think nostalgia is more important than long term, and I think especially when you think about it, I mean, how often do we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Most days.
How often does Pearl, the most iconic picker in the world, have
undefeated
breakfast, lunch, and dinner? No, she has breakfast and dinner.
Sometimes she just says dinner. She's a little thick. Yeah, I wonder if if the neighbors above us is picking up on the.
Well,
I didn't hear it in the headphones.
And maybe that's why they yelled. They just thought maybe 7 and 8.
You know how they leave their dog out and he barks?
Tell me, man.
No, you've heard it, right?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, well, I was doing Pearl just fucking.
By the way, man.
Sneezed in the
by the way, PMO they do.
Yeah.
They piss me off.
I know what PMO means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
So they leave that dog out, right? And I was doing audio testing before this, and the barking was coming up in the mics.
Nice.
Yeah, it was tough.
It's not very chill.
No, it was not.
I actually didn't hear that, believe it or not.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I like that.
At my 9.
Okay. Wait, is it 8 or 9? No, 8 was breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? Okay.
Yes, they were.
Wow, we're almost done with the top 10.
I feel really bad
for 9
about that. But at my 9,
okay.
I mean, we don't, at least I don't imagine, but I have to shout to the year.
You're good. It picked up. You're good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't imagine much of the Europeans are going to be listening.
Uh-huh.
I'd love if they do.
Not yet.
By the way, shout out Europe. Shout out the British.
Which Europeans are we shouting out right now?
The Swedish.
All of them?
The Germans.
Oh. What about the French?
Pro don't fuck with them.
I know. Well, Pearl's an English bulldog. She don't fuck with the French.
Yes, if everyone was wondering, Pro is an English bulldog.
She is English.
I think I'm making too many people wait on this list because, this.
Yeah, what is number 9? What is number 9?
This is the hypest they're going to be on this list. But yes, for the Europeans, for the worldwide, you have to give me Messi, Neymar, and Suarez. Okay. MSN, the most iconic soccer trio of all time.
Is Pele not in the most? I wouldn't know. You would know.
I mean, Pele's so old, man. I mean,
what about Ronaldo?
R.I.P., but he's dead.
We're
now.
talking about modern trio.
I mean, but I'm talking about people who were on the same team.
Oh, see, that's where I fucked up.
Probably the best front 3 of all time.
Well, I can't argue against that.
At one point,
because I'm
they
American.
played on the same team. I would argue in 2021, the 2020-2021 season, that Suarez was better than Messi and Ronaldo. I mean, we're talking more goals, not as many assists, but you had Messi setting him up. And if anyone knows that Barcelona system, I mean, you played a 4-4-2. You had Messi as a false 9, and it's always been, but especially that year, it was give Messi the ball. Neymar was off the team. He was looking for Suarez.
Right.
He was not looking for any of the other wingers they had. I mean, that was one of the worst Barcelona teams we've seen. They won the league, and Messi was that good when you put Neymar in that front three, I mean, it was insane. I would say Neymar is the best player of our generation behind Messi and Ronaldo, and
Yep.
I would argue Suarez is the best striker of our generation. Therefore, you have to put him there. I would put him a lot higher, but
we're American.
we have an American viewer
Right,
base.
yeah. I completely agree.
You know, the red, white, and blue, which
I mean,
unfortunately
I don't know
Barcelona
shit.
only wears red and blue. So
Oh, yeah, they didn't get it right.
can't.
But it's not
put
even the right
that
shades of
too
red and
high.
blue. Yeah. It's not.
No,
It's not.
No,
yeah, you
they
had to go-
don't.
Yeah, exactly.
similar though, for sure.
I mean, as an American, I cannot fathom that a soccer trio would be ahead of Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman.
Well, see, and I might go on a little tangent though, but
That's fine.
I don't think people realize how big soccer is.
No, they do. No, I mean, well, yeah, not in America,
Yeah,
but
I mean, let me put this as an example. I'll put Paulo Dybala.
okay.
A lot of Americans haven't heard of him.
I haven't.
You can combine the NBA and the NFL followers, and he has double the most
Oh shit. Where does he play?
in Italy.
And
at
he's in this
Juventus.
trio?
Or,
Oh, he's
sorry,
at
not
Juve?
Juventus.
Oh.
Roma now.
Oh.
You can put, I mean, Ronaldo, most followed person on Instagram. Messi second
Right.
as the most liked Instagram post of all time.
Behind what, the egg?
Fucking maybe, dude. I couldn't tell you. It was
Remember that
when he
shit?
won the World Cup,
Okay.
and that post.
Yeah.
I imagine you liked it.
Probably not, but you know, I remember when he won the World Cup.
Put $10 that you did.
Maybe, I don't know. I know more about the World Series than I know about the World Cup, bro.
Yeah. No, and I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, soccer is just so big. I can name probably 20 soccer players that have more followers than the NBA, the MLB, the NFL. Combine all of those, and 20 is me being disrespectful right now. Never mind just clubs and everything like that.
Right.
But again, I don't want to hate on American sports. I know that's what a lot of people do, but I think in general, American sports are very entertaining. I think it's just something you have to see firsthand and get into, and after that, you'll really start. To
So,
like them.
did you set your top 10 as your top 10, or did you cater it to your audience? How high would you have them?
I definitely put it in my top 10 a little bit.
Well, it's
but
already in your top 10. Like, how high up? If you could restart this, would they be top 5?
to the audience.
Yeah, okay.
To the audience.
Right. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. And number 10, rounding off the list.
R.I.P., but give me the Migos. I mean, man. 2016.
Right.
A lot of people say that's the best year of their lives.
I would disagree, but yes, a lot of people do say that.
Yes, I mean, but
and they're wrong.
You know how many people here say about the 2016 years, and that's Migos.
Yeah,
Like,
it was that was the year
Just-
of Migos.
That's when they were popping off.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you got Bad and Bougie.
Yeah.
Wow. 2 words, everyone? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I just think they went off. I mean, we're talking about some of the ad-libs. 2
Yeah.
words? Wow.
That is 2 words.
You're just seeing a lot of people.
I can't. So Migos
And a lot
over
of songs.
the Bulls trio, the '90s Bulls trio. You'd have Migos over that. That 1 year wonder 2016 over. I mean, that's a top 10 trio all time.
Call me crazy.
I am.
No, call me crazy.
You're crazy. That
No,
is
you're gonna
crazy.
Call me even crazier.
Okay.
Michael Jordan would be an above average player.
Oh my god.
Maybe above. Like he's worse than Kevin Durant.
No.
Yep, I said what I said.
Well, I'm a big KD hater, but I mean, not that I know a whole lot about the NBA. I tuned out of that league when
he's
it started to suck.
He's not better than Kobe.
Okay, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I mean, a Kobe, LeBron, Jordan debate. I'm not gonna get into that because I mean,
And we're going
It's
to
not
hate
my
from this, and
forte.
we're going to lose a lot of viewers, but that's okay, because the real ball knowers know, if you guys watch the NBA, you would know
All right.
that Kobe is better than Jordan.
Okay. I disagree.
And that might be the most hate we ever get.
You ever get, because I disagree. But
I ever get.
yeah. But I mean, I also don't have any facts or stats to back up my opinion at all.
You know me.
Yeah, you probably do.
I love like hot takes, popular takes.
Yeah.
I would love to do a segment. We should later of just our hottest takes.
Well, we're getting pretty deep into this podcast. I was wondering if you wanted to predict some college football games.
Oh, absolutely.
I got an interesting one for you. So when I tell you 7-2 Houston tomorrow night is going on the road to 4-4, 1-4 in conference play, UCF. What would you think that line spread would be?
Houston 6.5.
Houston's favored by 1.5.
That's disrespectful.
You think so? You think Houston's gonna win?
Y'all want to make money? Bet on Houston.
I think UCF is gonna win.
Why?
Because Houston will not be able to have the same amount of success running the ball against UCF per average. They should drop like 15% on their rushing yards per carry. And passing yards per average this game should drop as well against this UCF defense. The only thing that Houston has is more talent, better offensive line. I think this is a good spot for UCF. Let's see. Let's look at this little streak right here. Let's see what UCF is coming off of. Maybe they're a little hot right now, or maybe they're desperate for a win. Okay, they're coming off a loss to Baylor. 30-3 loss to Baylor.
That Sawyer Robinson, though, we were hyping up.
Yeah, that's true. We were hyping up Sawyer Roberts. It's a good loss. It's a good loss. I'm going UCF. I'm going Scott Frost.
They lost by 30 damn points.
All right, you're going Houston?
Oh, I'm taking Houston. I'm smashing that money line.
All right, I'm going UCF. I'm playing the funny bone. All right, we both are probably going to agree on this one. Also Friday night, Tulane at Memphis. Tulane is coming off a pretty gnarly bad loss to UTSA. Otherwise, they'd be right in the thick of the American Conference title race at a playoff spot. But only a 3.5-point line in favor of Memphis. Who you got?
No, I got Memphis.
Yeah.
Again, I'm favoring the favorites.
Yeah, I agree. I got Memphis as well. Here's a line that's moved. So this line opened. This is a Saturday game. 11 a.m. kickoff in the SEC. This line opened at 6.5 in favor of the away team, and it's gone to 9.5. Georgia, the favorite at Mississippi State. Bulldogs v. Bulldogs.
Again, I hate going with the favorites all the time.
You think Georgia cover? I think Georgia wins too. Do you think they cover the 9.5-point spread on the road?
Georgia wins by 14.
I disagree. I think Mississippi State will cover that spread.
Really?
Yeah. Well, dude, they had overtime loss against Tennessee, overtime loss against Texas.
Let me tell you, how good is
they're
Mississippi
great at
State
home
against the QB run?
Against the quarterback run. Well, they're bad on defense in general, but they held Levitt in check. They're good at home.
What would you say Gunnar Stockton's main strength is?
Well, yeah, it's running the ball. I agree. I think Georgia's going to win. I'm saying Mississippi State will cover.
I think
because Georgia's defense is not great either. Georgia and Mississippi State statistically have basically the exact same defense.
It's the same example I can use as Texas Tech, but I think Georgia, again, with the QB run, Avery Johnson fucked up Texas Tech last week with the QB run. I don't think they used it enough.
No, they should have used it more. It would have been closer.
With the QB run, I think Georgia, with objectively a smarter offensive coordinator than Leftwich, would...
Well, Georgia has... and Georgia's OC is Mike Bobo.
I think at the end of the day, you are hoping on Mississippi State's home atmosphere, which, yes...
I've been hoping on it all year, and it's made me money all year against the spread. They are... I think they're undefeated against the spread at home.
The only team I can think of that Mississippi State that I was like, ooh, them damn cowbells really went up against was like A&M.
Oh, dude, Texas. Whoa. They were kicking Texas's ass until that fourth quarter because Texas couldn't move the ball at all on the road. I think Georgia will be
guy.
Well, yeah, I'm not either, but
we're talking early season Arch Manning, by the way.
This was 2 weeks ago. This was just the other day.
Still consider that early season.
What are you talking? That's well past halfway through their
It
season.
is not halfway.
Yes, it is, dude. That was their 7th game.
So got it. It's about halfway.
Yeah, but I mean, still, once you're at your 7th game, you are who you are. That's your team. You know?
I can get to that. I always try to give week 1, 2, and 3.
No, yeah, but
which
that's
is why
week 1, 2, and 3. We're talking about week 8.
That's very true.
Or week 9, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get behind that, but at the end of the day, like I said, home atmosphere, when you go up against a team like Georgia, because, again, if we're going back to my point and we go in my favor, that was early in the season. Mississippi State, Texas A&M, what was that, week 3?
That was week
4?
5, but they were on the Mississippi State was on the road, and A&M destroyed them. And we'll get to A&M against Missouri in a second, but...
Because who the fuck was Mississippi State playing that was so close against?
They got a close game against Tennessee at home, a close game against Texas at home.
It was like week 3 or 4.
Week 3 or 4, that's when they beat Arizona State.
Damn, so we were talking about Florida State, but that's when they were hyped up.
Florida State? They didn't play Florida State.
Sorry, Arizona State.
Yeah, that was when they were hyped up. But, they beat a healthy Florida State.
All right, well, we're going to cut that, and now I'm going to say Arizona State.
Okay, go.
Where are we at?
I don't know. Well, I'm taking Mississippi State to cover the 9.5 point spread now against Georgia.
Just talk to the
Put your mic up. Mic up.
No, just talk back. Okay, yeah. Talk back to the Mississippi State game.
Yep.
Right before that.
Well,
just
all right.
Kind of mention the Mississippi State game, and then I'll talk about Arizona State, and then I'll play devil's advocate because I do think Georgia wins.
Yeah, I think Georgia wins too, but you think Georgia covers the 9.5 point spread?
Yes.
Right. Why?
Gunnar Stockton.
I agree. He's great, but I mean Georgia's defense hasn't been able to play great all year. They start slow all year, just like Texas did against Mississippi State. I think it's going to look like the exact same kind of game. Georgia will win. They'll win by like 7 or 8, but I don't think they cover the spread. Not on the road against a good Mississippi State team who's had likely the hardest schedule in the country.
Let's say it's a close game, hypothetically.
Yeah.
Right? I see it might be a 3-point game in Georgia's favor, let's say with 10 minutes left in the fourth.
Sure.
They're up 3, maybe they're up 7, something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
I would say at the end of the day that Georgia scores another touchdown, and I just see that defense being the defense.
Yeah.
I mean, you hold Alabama, who I consider the second best team in the country.
Okay.
You got a quarterback like Ty Simpson, who
Georgia was at home for that
cut
game.
up. Yes, they were at home for that. But then at the end of the day, I mean, we're talking the top 2, maybe top 3 in terms of college football quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And I just think that Georgia will take that home. And I think by 10 is being generous.
Okay, so you think
I'm
they win
being
by like
that
14,
honest.
17.
Yeah.
I think Mississippi State covers 9.5, but that's good. It's good that we disagree so our records won't actually be like the exact same.
Dude, honestly, so let's go through the top 25 games.
Well, I was
right
just
now.
pointing out the
We'll
games
make this a
that
new
are
segment.
good.
I'm even down to restart this whole thing.
Nah, I'm good. We've been recording for too long. What do you think about tomorrow? We only have one top 25 game tomorrow. Memphis isn't ranked. Tulane isn't ranked. But we do have Northwestern at USC. Northwestern only 5-3, pretty decent team. USC 6-2. USC's at home, favored by 14.5. What do you think?
Obviously, I think USC is going to win.
Yeah.
But I do.
We're going against the spread here.
I do think that Northwestern covers.
In LA? They're going to travel, what, two time zones or 3 times? I don't fucking know. They're traveling several time zones on a Friday.
There's some dogs, man.
They are dogs. I'm going to go
I
with...
strongly agree with you on the time zones and how that can affect a lot of teams.
Yeah.
You know, when you just see the smaller teams, with all due respect,
You just want to believe in them? I feel that.
To an extent, yeah, you do want to believe in them.
I
But
do too.
just in general, of what how it goes and how that team plays, yes, they don't always win, but they keep it a good fight.
Oh, yeah.
Give me Northwestern.
I like it. I like the pick. I'm going to go USC minus 14.5. That's my gut pick. And then moving on to Saturday, I think we're both going to agree on this one. Indiana is on the road at Penn State. Indiana's favored by 14.5. To me, it seems low.
Give me Indiana.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Indiana minus 14.5. Not really much to. I mean, in my opinion, they're just playing a dead team in Penn State.
Yeah, I don't think Penn State has a lot of hope at this point in the year. I really don't know what they're fighting for.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, they're not fighting for anything. They don't even have a head coach. I mean, I don't understand why they would even bring the fight required to even cover the 14.5 point spread. Give me Indiana by 20.
You said
21.
Penn State's away, right?
No, Penn State's at home. So it's at Penn State. That's why the spread is probably as low as it is.
I mean, even then.
They still lost to Northwestern at home. I mean, shit. I'll go Indiana minus easy. Maybe. I mean, yeah, shit. We say it's going to be an easy cover, and then I'm going to get fucking dog walked on Saturday.
I don't know. I just don't see. I mean, even with the. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see Penn State winning.
No, I don't either. I mean, I don't even see them covering the spread. Hey, A&M is only laying 6.5 on the road at Missouri. Missouri has to start their backup true freshman quarterback.
Really disrespectful.
I think so
to
too.
A&M.
I mean, a lot of people kind of like to rally behind like the teams. Like, a lot of people think that teams play better when their backup quarterback is in because they like rally behind him, and I get that. But I mean, A&M's pass rush against this freshman quarterback, fucking forget about it. Even if A&M's defense isn't great, that pass rush against a freshman, get the fuck out of here. I'll take A&M minus 6, and I got A&M by 14 or more.
Hey everyone, here is a segment we're going to be doing every week, and it is the hot take of the week.
What do you got, Missouri?
Marcel Reed for Heisman.
Okay, that's not a hot take at all. He's one of the betting favorites right now.
Everyone is thinking about people
Mendoza?
like Mendoza.
Sure, yeah.
And for me, personally, I have to say Marcel Reed.
If Marcel Reed wins
Shout
the
out
SEC,
to-
he will win the Heisman. It's
I would
not
say
it
shout
won't even be
out
close.
to Mendoza. Great quarterback. I mean, against Oregon.
Right. Well,
Two
he's been great
words,
all year.
Again, what a performance.
Yes.
But
That is a good use of your 2 words.
I think Marcel Reed is a runaway Heisman.
You think he's a runaway Heisman right now?
I do. I think.
What happens when he loses to UT in the last week of the season?
Let me put
You
you
know
like-
that's going to happen.
I don't think that's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Let me put it to you like this. If Mendoza loses to Ohio State, that's going to.
What if, okay,
That's
Mendoza.
going to knock Illinois pretty hard.
Illinois.
Indiana.
Yeah. Just say, okay,
sake.
if
Redo the
Mendoza.
segment.
No, you're fine. It's fine. Dude, why do you have to be perfect? Listen, if Mendoza loses to Ohio State.
I can't be saying Indiana then Illinois.
If Mendoza loses to Ohio State, but let's say A&M plays Alabama in the SEC title game, and Marcel Reed loses to Ty Simpson, who wins the Heisman?
Depends on the scores.
Fair. Let's say they're both really close. 3-point games.
Marcel Reed.
Fair. This is assuming that they go 12-0 in the regular season. If A&M goes 12-0 in the regular season, I agree with you. He should win the Heisman, but I don't think they're going 12-0.
Who do you see?
They're not going to beat Texas on the road.
Crazy.
I know. I mean, I'm worried about that game for
It's
A&M.
a get back year. You saw.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw what it was last year. Shout out Texas. I mean,
We're did you
talking
see A&M
Marcel
play
Reed.
on the road at Arkansas? They're not so great on the road. I mean, they beat Notre Dame.
You're naming one game. We're
Yeah,
talking one.
You're right.
We're talking one quarterback that's in his first year. That, if I'm going to be real, last couple weeks, Arch has not been bad.
No, he hasn't. He's been pretty good. His
start
offensive
of the
line has
season,
been much better the last few
terrible.
weeks.
I'll genuinely say, even though he won games, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I do not think Arch Manning has been very great. And I think that with Marcel Reed, he started the Texas game.
Mm.
I think year 2 versus year 1 quarterback,
Right.
though it's going to be a hostile environment, I do think Marcel Reed takes that out.
All right. I like it. All right, we're running out of time here.
Can I ask you one question before we go into the next game?
Yeah.
Or do we want to wait for this?
No.
next
Go
segment?
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, it's so unrelated.
Go ahead. It's
Who
fine.
do you think wins in a foosball game
Okay.
between Arch Manning and Marcel Reed?
Marcel Reed, he's definitely has quicker reaction time. Perfect
see,
for
I was going to
foosball.
miss that because me personally, I think Marcel Reed, fundamental player, definitely more than
Okay.
Arch.
No,
Arch Manning grew up around foosball tables.
Oh, but so you think he's
And-
better because he grew up around foosball tables?
Can I say this?
Uh huh.
I think Arch Manning greases up the goalies, the midfielders, and forward. I think he uses grease on the players to make sure it spins better. And I personally think Arch Manning is a spinner.
See, I think. Oh, what a dick! I
I'm
hope
a
he's
dick.
not. No, not you, Arch. If he's a spinner,
Oh, dude, yeah.
if you're a
absolutely.
foosball spinner, you're a
Because-
fucking
because
asshole.
Let me tell you, man. I went to this one. I went to this one camp in North Carolina, and let
You went
me
to a
tell you,
foosball camp in North Carolina?
I did with some
I'm
of
sorry.
the pros
Back it up. Back it up. You went to foosball camps,
of the one, and
right? And you went with foosball pros.
I did.
Why? How did you get yourself into that position?
What you know about Raphael Smith?
Nothing. Please inform me.
Oh man, what a foosball player he
Well,
is.
I imagine.
I mean,
I bet he's not a spinner.
oh dude, he's not. Us boys in North Carolina,
Uh-huh.
we used to laugh at spinners, man.
I bet.
I mean, the fucking the spam that. I mean, bro,
yeah.
y'all are so bad. You don't think we had the reaction time to just laugh at spinners,
Yeah.
easily save that? You know, we hit out with the goalie, pass it, hit
Right.
it up, pass it again. We shoot, not even a spin shoot, not even a power shot.
Right.
Man, those spinners. Guys, if you spin in
Fuck 'em.
foosball, you're not a good foosballer.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the day, and that's what I'm trying to get at, is a guy like Arch Manning. When you go to camps, especially in the Manning family, you look for the richer ones. Richer doesn't always mean better.
No, never.
And I think Arch Manning probably was, taught a lot about spinning on foosball rather than Marcel Reed,
You're right.
who I think was just, a good foosball player.
Right.
I think Arch Manning, those camps, they taught him how to grease up goalies.
Yeah.
And
of course.
they didn't at Marcel Reed's. And that's just what I'm trying to get at, is that Marcel Reed would win 6 out of 7 times in foosball, and I think he would win 6 out of 7 times in the
I
Texas
agree.
A&M game.
Oh, okay. I disagree with that one because
This
Texas
year.
has a great defense, but and
Not as good as A&M's offense.
I agree, but it's the defense that A&M hasn't seen all year. But here, before we go to the next game, I'll grant you this. I think Marcel Reed absolutely beats Arch in foosball, but considering Arch grew up around, the Mannings, and, we can assume that there are some wealthier games being played than foosball, I think Arch would go undefeated in pool.
You don't think foosball is wealthy?
No, it's wealthy. It's not as wealthy as
Let
pool.
me tell you how many wealthy people go to foosball.
What about pool, man? I think Arch Manning would fucking crush at pool over Marcel
I
Reed.
don't think Arch Manning went to pool.
Billiards, man. Went to pool like this.
Arch Manning went to one pool camp,
Oh my god.
and he was a cheater.
I
he
can't
cheated.
disagree with that. Did you
Every
see that
single
happen?
game. Yep. Whenever they would break, right?
Right.
It would be the other team.
Oh,
Trust me,
no.
I've seen multiple videos of
I'm
this.
sure.
And Arch Manning,
It's got to be all over the internet.
it is. And Arch Manning, fucking, someone would break that was not on his team.
Yeah.
It was actually, who the fuck was it? It's the most iconic video. It was, I think they call him Cade Smith. Yeah, Cade Smith. He would break, and he's a good player, but
Right.
he always, on his breaks, for some reason, pretty much every damn time, he would hit a stripe and a solid in the pocket.
Right.
They'd shoot again.
I just wanted to mention the pool thing before going to
And
the next
you'd
game.
miss-
Now we're talking about pool.
He would hit a stripe, right?
Yeah.
But no one's obnoxious enough at those camps, and they'd be like, "Where's stripes? Where's stripes?"
Right.
And so he'd hit 2 or 3 stripes in,
Okay.
and
What a dick.
suddenly Arch Manning randomly would shoot at a stripe,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "We're stripes." And if
I
anyone
see.
disagreed, He said, "I'm a Manning bitch.
Yeah, he
I'll
would tell
sue
his
you."
dad. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
All right.
And so
Now I really want to stop talking about that.
Arch Manning is a mediocre pool player. He's a mediocre foosball player, and he's not going to beat A&M at home, on the road, on the chode. He's not going to beat them.
All right.
Lakers in 5.
Will you be surprised when by the week of that game A&M is only favored by like 2.5, if they're even favored at all?
Brother, I would say 3 words. Wow.
Good use of your 3 words. All right. 2:30 kickoff. Oregon on the road. Fucking shitty weather at Iowa. Oregon's only laying 6.5 as well. Who do you got?
Oregon.
Okay. -6.5?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to disagree just so I have just so we have a little separation in our records.
And I like it, but
I like Iowa a lot here.
Let's talk about the tight ends, man.
I think Oregon will win.
What
I like
Iowa
Iowa
is
to
known
cover.
for, but Oregon's tight end, wow. That's what I like to go to, is just wow.
Yeah.
What a player.
I think Oregon's going to win the game because I don't think that Iowa's going to be able to pass the ball on him, but I think they're going to be able to run the ball effectively enough to keep it close and control time of possession. I like Iowa +6.5. I kind of like Oregon by like 4 or 5, maybe just a field goal. It's a tough, dude. Iowa, Kinnick Stadium, tough place to fucking play, dude.
I would damn near argue in all the sports that college football is the worst at setting lines, and I think that Oregon wins by damn near 21 points.
All right. Well, then we will see about that when the game.
Goodness.
All right. So since we're cut for time, we're going to go just 2 more games. Oh my God, that was perfect. Holy shit. That was perfect. I got just snore in my headphones.
I had to get cut.
That was good. Yeah, that's a good cut.
Anyways.
All right, we're cut for time because there's going to be a lot of editing for me because our CEO didn't hire an editor and he's expecting us to do this on no budget. LSU.
Make Walker do it. Anyways.
LSU at Alabama.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
So, we have, the next game is going to be LSU at
Bama.
Alabama.
Yep. What do you think about that line? Bama -9.5.
I mean,
I kind of like it.
It's a close game, in my opinion.
You think LSU covers?
So here's my thing with LSU. I'm on the hipster side. And I just think LSU might cover with a new OC.
Mm-hmm. Whole new staff, really.
I mean, exactly. A whole new staff. Bama doesn't necessarily know what to expect.
That's my thoughts exactly.
I think if Bama does what Bama does, and I've gotten to the point where Ty Simpson is Ty Simpson.
Right.
But
I agree. I think we're going to get a consistent performance out of him every weekend. I see where
also
you're coming from.
Where we have a new OC, right?
We as an LSU?
Yes.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay.
But LSU.
Yeah.
LSU has a new OC.
New play caller. It's the guy who called plays for 2023 Florida State. Did you know he also called plays for the 2-10 2024 Florida State? Same guy. It's the same guy.
Just hear me out, brother. I just think that Newsmeyer is him.
Really?
I genuinely think the staff held him back.
I agree. I think injury held him back more so than anything.
He is going to be like, okay, new staff, they're going to build around me.
Might as well throw the playbook
they
at Bama,
very well
right?
should.
Yeah, I think they will.
Pick your best plays. Pick what he is going to excel at the most off of what you can see on film and what you've seen the last couple of days in practice. And I just think Bama defense, though I do think Bama wins, I think LSU covers. I think Newsmeyer is going to have a breakout.
Yeah.
I want to say a breakout game, but I think he's going to have
they're gonna open the playbook. I agree with that. I think he will have the best game of the season. I genuinely do think he has the best game of the
season. I think he's used his last couple games to put his name in a first-round draft pick because I think that stock is really falling. Yeah,
here's why I think that is a pretty good analysis of how the first half of this game will look. Because Bama likes to, LSU's gonna throw the playbook at him in the first half. Bama's gonna be able to. It'll probably be a 3-point game. I'm assuming in favor of Bama at halftime, right? Bama's gonna go into the half. They're going to make their adjustments. They're like, okay, they're running Nussmeier more for some reason. They're opening up the passing playbook because LSU's not going to be able to run the ball in Alabama. Alabama doesn't even have that good a run defense. But in the second half, I think Alabama's top 5 ranked pass defense is going to show its ugly head, and I think they're going to pull away, probably win by 10-12 at home against LSU late in the fourth.
Okay, I'm glad you said only the fourth because I was like, goddamn, that's a low-scoring game. But
No. Just they're going to win by 10-12 by the fourth.
I think if LSU gets rolling, they're going to get fucking rolling.
Yeah, I just think. Yeah, I don't know about
what
that.
I can think.
I don't. The last time LSU was rolling at Bryant-Denny Stadium, Joe Burrow was their head coach. That motherfucker ain't walking through that door. Neither is Joe Brady.
No Joe Burrow, man.
You think they're going to be rolling offensively though?
They're not going to have Coach O.
Well, yeah. You think they're going to be rolling offense, or I mean, you think if they do, you think they can roll offensively? Because even though they have a new staff, and I think they're going to be more successful on offense than they typically would be with Brian Kelly and Joe Sloan at OC. Nah. They don't have the personnel this year. They just misevaluated their team in the offseason. They should have attacked the portal more, and they attacked it a lot.
They did attack it a lot.
They attacked it a lot defensively, and it worked out.
What, like second in the country?
Yeah, I believe just behind Texas Tech, but they really only went after defense because they expected their offense to be so good.
And
I like Bama minus 9.5.
That's where I have to intervene. It's just that I do think LSU's offense is so good.
Based on what though? They have their
pure
rushing
talent.
offense. Sure, yeah, but I mean pure talent by week 11. I mean you kind of are what you are. They're 100. They're in the 120s in rushing offense. They have a great defense, I'll give you that. But, I mean, their passing game against good defenses, especially good passing defenses, stales. I mean, they couldn't even get it going at home against A&M with a horrible pass defense. Give me Bama minus 9.5. They're at home. But, yeah, I think it will be closer than people expect.
It is one of my harder takes.
No, I agree.
LSU
it's definitely
covers.
the harder line to read. One of the harder line to read of the weekend. Jesus, fuck.
Let me put it to you like this.
Excuse me.
I
fuck.
think Bama covers, but at the same time...
So now you think Bama covers.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Misspoke.
It's okay. You think...
Excuse me.
The Tigers cover.
I think that the Tide will cover.
The Tigers or the Tide?
Fuck. One more time.
The Tigers.
Excuse me.
Of course.
I think that the Tide
will
not cover.
Oh!
But... dude, I don't even want to say but. I can damn near see LSU winning the game.
I could see it. I mean, this is the SEC, but I mean, I disagree, but I could see it, and I like the take. You know, I like that.
If I had to put any team on upset watch this week, it would be Alabama.
Okay.
And keep this in mind, too, with me saying this. I think Alabama will be playing Ohio State in the national championship.
Okay.
But even if Alabama loses, I think they will win out, and they will make the championship.
I am much more worried about Alabama next week than I am this week. Next week they play Oklahoma. Oklahoma's coming off a bye.
I'm not worried about Oklahoma.
I like Bama because it's a revenge spot and it's at Bama, but we'll get there when the week comes. But last segment, game of the week. College Game Day is going to be there. We're going to be. Careless Sports is going to be there. Can you believe it? BYU, undefeated, 8-0, at Texas Tech. I believe you already know, but Texas Tech is currently a 10.5-point favorite. Where do you lean?
I lean toward Texas Tech.
Me too.
Yeah. I think the Big 12.
Speaking of the Big 12.
It's been a while since we have seen a defense like Texas Tech.
I don't think we've seen a defense in the Big 12 like Texas Tech since we're talking 2009 Texas.
I was about to say, we're talking Texas OU days.
OU,
I mean, I just think this defense in the Big 12 is...
number one rush defense in the country. BYU likes to run the ball. That's all they do. Give me Tech. Easy.
We can pull up the number one, but we can also pull up just all the defensive
talent
stats.
Too. Yeah,
And
I mean BYU hasn't faced
the talent,
a talent
but just
like
every
this.
defensive stat. Ladies
exactly.
and gentlemen, men lie, women lie. numbers are deceiving, but at the end of the day, they don't lie.
Absolutely. Wow, that is beautifully
And
put.
I think that,
Wow.
I mean, you see math class.
I want to kiss you right now. That was so well done.
Deceive, but
Yeah. Well, math
I mean,
class just deceives in general. Shit.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, man, numbers don't lie.
They do not.
And again, like you said, talent doesn't lie.
Uh-huh.
I just think that, look at it like this: Texas Tech is going to be up by 17 in the fourth, and this is what the fourth quarter is going to be like.
Silence. Hold on. I know what you're trying to get at. The fourth quarter is going to sound like this.
Pretty
Just a
much.
fat dog
It's
snoring.
going to be a snooze fest. Texas Tech will be up by 17.
You got a final score prediction?
It might be a 14-point win to Tech.
Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, okay, let's say Dickey gets tired.
Right.
You got
Dickey gets tired. You still have.
Let's say Dickey
you're
gets
fine.
tired.
Yeah.
And then you still got Jacoby Williams.
Yeah.
That's without saying that Morton could be throwing the ball around. While I don't think Morton is necessarily much of a runner,
He shouldn't
we
be.
could see them being on 3rd and 4.
Yeah, he
And
gets a little.
I think at the end of the day, they might drop back.
You
Is
think the
Morton
fan
gonna
base
throw
will
to Terrence
scream
Carter?
at Leftwich if he does design quarterback runs with Morton, considering what we've seen this year?
I do think Leftwich will be destroyed, but
But if it works, it works. So
do
fuck
I
it.
think it'll work once or twice, and do I think it'll work enough where Texas Tech wins the game?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
I see it.
I
Because
agree.
that Texas Tech defense is just going to be too much for that Mormon offense.
Not to mention that they have the best rushing defense
Mormons
in the country.
in general, if we're talking about Mormons, they're not very offensive, right? They try to be very polite, very conservative.
They try to be to
which they
hide how
could be,
offensive.
But that rush
I'm not gonna
defense
say that.
of Texas Tech is just gonna
They're way more offensive than Mormonism ever could be.
just
They're
gonna,
dirty. They're disgusting.
How do I put this politely, everyone? And I want you to keep in mind, we're not Texas Tech fans. We
No, of
are
course.
fans of the game.
Yeah, we're non-biased college football fans. Bama minus 9.5, Texas Tech minus 10.5.
I genuinely just think at the end of the day, I look at Texas Tech. They haven't covered once. That
Right.
was against Arizona State once. They did not have their starting quarterback, Baron Morton, who objectively did not look great last week. But it's the first game coming back. It's
He
the
didn't look great
cobwebs.
last week, and they still won by over 20.
If I don't know if you've seen the videos on Twitter,
I may have.
but
I'm on the
the
Burniverse.
Texas Tech fans over the week just camping out.
Oh yeah, no. Pearl wrote about that in
And
her article today.
As much as it's hard to say, like, oh yeah, the players, they're gonna connect with the fans, they're gonna fight with the fans. If you've seen those videos, man, I mean, we're talking players bringing them food. Hell, I know there's a fan that had NCAA 26 on.
They had
and
NCAA
they had
14
some
on, too.
players playing that game.
Jacob Rodriguez,
Yes.
yeah, playing with the student body. Pretty cool.
I mean, we've seen Jacob Rodriguez throwing the ball. I genuinely think
Throwing
there's players
Jacob Rodriguez throwing the ball.
throwing the ball with fans.
Oh yes, we did see that.
Yeah. I think they're going to connect with their fans, and I just think Texas Tech is going to be a little too much. I see the old heads being like they should be locking in. Guess what, everyone?
They are.
I'm a young head. They are locked in.
They're locked,
But at
bro.
the same time, I think you have 10 minutes to celebrate with the fans, and I think when they get out on that field and they hear the fans, what the atmosphere is
Oh, they
going to be
want
like,
to win for them.
they're going to be going after BYU.
Yeah, I think we
And I
see
think
Texas
they're all
Tech's
going
best
to.
performance of the season on Saturday.
Tell you what, 10.5,
Hammer it.
respectful
I'm hammering
line
that.
for most of CFB fans.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, move it up.
Remember last week we thought the
Move it
line
up.
would be like Texas Tech minus 6.5, and we've both kind of just slowly leaned towards Texas Tech minus like 13.5, 14.5 maybe. Like, dude, I agree with Pearl's final score prediction. Not that I write Pearl's articles for her, but 42-17. Texas Tech dominates the game. Takes sole possession of first in the Big 12. They will be minus like 200 favorites on FanDuel Sunday morning to win the conference.
Could be egregious. I
Could
don't disagree with you on the FanDuel part, genuinely.
Yeah.
But I do disagree
I think they're already
on
minus
25.
120. Okay.
Or I just think
The point differential?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I just think in general that Texas Tech is the best team in the Big 12. I will say, I did say preseason, I see Texas Tech going 10-2. That's losing in the Big 12 championship. Now, I see 11-1. I think they win the Big 12 championship. They have very much impressed me this year. Terrence Carter is back.
Love that.
Again,
Love that
it's
for Tech.
another player that has wiped off the cobwebs last week.
Right.
I mean, and here's another thing just about Texas Tech in general, and I think it's their biggest downside. I mean, we've talked about Baron Morin.
Turnover prone.
I want to talk a little bit about Taj Brooks last year.
Okay.
Considering we're mentioning Texas Tech,
Might
and
as
that
well.
was a very
Great
historic
season.
thing.
Yeah.
Broke their school record in rushing yards, and he was a great player.
Yep.
I think with Quentin Joyner tearing his ACL at the start of the year,
We thought that'd be a bad loss.
we
And
did.
maybe it
we were
is,
talking
but-
about that, and it
yeah.
very well could be. We're going to see next year because
We'll see next
I highly
year.
doubt he transfers.
Yeah, I mean, let's
Dickey
say
is going to be a junior.
No, I mean, so here's the
Jacoby
thing with
Williams, I'm honestly not sure about. I think he's young though.
Texas Tech has been as or more effective running the ball this year than last year because they've split. I mean, Taj Brooks was the running back last year. Now they have two dogs.
I strongly disagree.
Well, the stats disagree with that.
I don't give a rat's.
I mean, Texas Tech is almost at 5 yards per carry last year. They didn't have anywhere near that last year.
I
'Cause they had to be
think
top
if
10 in
you
passing
give
yards last year.
Texas Tech's O-line that we have this year to last year.
Well, no, I'm not saying that
I think
our
Taj
running backs.
Brooks,
Yeah, no.
Not only did he break the school record in his 4 years, yes,
Yeah.
but there's no way you can sit here and tell me, like, straight faced, that Taj Brooks or Jacoby Williams is as good as. Oh, fuck.
You mean Cameron Dickey, Jacoby Williams, as good as Taj Brooks?
Yes,
I
don't
didn't
think
say that.
you can say Cameron Dickey or Jacoby Williams is as good as Taj Brooks.
I didn't say that at all. I said that the rush game this year is more effective than it was last year. That has nothing to do with Taj Brooks being a better or worse running back than the two. It has everything to do with the offense as a whole being better than last year. Texas Tech is averaging more yards per carry than they were last year.
Well, I mean, and I'd put that down to the O-line.
Exactly.
It's the
Well,
same
all
that I see
running
as,
game comes
like,
down to the O-line.
NFL.
Exactly.
I think that, okay, let's pull out Ashton Genty as an example. I think he would be better than Scatabo this week.
I
I think
completely agree.
Genty would be a top 10 running back in the league right now if it wasn't for that fucking
The Raiders just
O-line.
awful. Yeah. No, but I'm saying, like, I agree with you. If Texas Tech had Taj Brooks on this team now, they would be averaging like maybe 6 yards a carry. It'd be fucking disgusting. Like maybe Derrick Henry numbers, especially against the defenses they played in the Big 12 this year. But anyways, Jackson, just to end things off here, a little bit of NFL news. Not really about any current NFL players, but I just want to know, did you know, I'm just going to read the quick summary here for you, and then I just want to hear a reaction. Former NFL wide receiver Antonio Brown has been extradited from Dubai to the U.S. to face charges connected to that May 17th shooting. Do you remember that in Miami?
I do.
Right. He was taken into custody at Newark Airport and will be transferred to South Florida for trial. Thoughts? Is AB done?
I mean, he's been done.
Well, of course he's been done, but is it the end of at AB84 on Twitter? Because that's the most pressing question.
I pray not, because if we've seen that one tweet he said where he's fleeing the country, tell your mama to get a job.
And really, he
was
did. We all thought he was
hilarious.
wrong. We all thought he was lying, but he clearly did. I mean, he got picked up in fucking Dubai.
Yeah.
What the hell is AB doing in Dubai?
But let me put to you like this:
Yeah,
as much as I love AB Brown Twitter,
Yeah.
fuck AJ Brown.
AB84. Yeah.
Let me tell you, not even a top 10 receiver of all time.
I completely agree. Wash. It's so overrated. So overrated.
You know what? I'm gonna go as far as saying top not even top 20 of all time.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Oh, you're not saying top 20. Let's talk about the guys.
No, I ain't talking.
Dez
Jackson, we've been
Bryant.
recording for over an hour. I'm not listening to Cowboys propaganda right now. What do you think about Antonio Brown? I am not editing this, bro. I just want your final thoughts. Is AB84 done on Twitter?
No.
Okay, good. But is that because that you think that his Twitter's been run by like another guy for like years now? Because I do. I just farted like major, dude. Did you hear that? Did you hear that fucking fart, dude?
No, I think you hit SPD. But,
Alright,
no, at the end of the day, I think that AJ Brown.
Did you smell it?
Yes. I think AJ Brown is AJ Brown. And
You mean Antonio Brown? Wait. Audience, we're going to give whoever guesses the amount of total beers drank between the two of us in this podcast. First comment to get it right will get a kiss on the cheek from Jackson himself. Do you agree to those terms?
I'm a sexy foot man.
All right,
I
good.
swear.
That's him agreeing. Yeah, I like
anyways,
that.
no, I think AJ Brown is not Antonio Brown. I think Antonio Brown is a top 1 receiver of all time.
Antonio Brown's a top what receiver?
Top 1.
Okay.
I think if it wasn't for the CTE, I think if it wasn't for all that potential,
Right.
I think that he would have ended as top 1.
Okay. If I never...
And let me finish.
Okay.
Why am I going to do a podcast with you again? Oh, my goodness. Wow. Guys, everyone, if anyone's listening, 2 words, wow. Let me tell you, this guy, ucking, is...
Stop saying
so
ucking, bro.
ucking stupid.
Stop.
No, I won't stop saying
know
ucking.
it's going to piss
I
me off
will
if
not
you just
stop
don't say the
saying
F word.
ucking.
Oh, my fucking God.
I do not give an ish. I don't give an ish. Okay? I don't give an ish.
Stop saying
let
ish.
me tell you.
You mean you mean a hit?
No,
I don't
mean
give a
an
hit.
ish.
An ish. What is an ish? What is that short for? Shit? You don't give a shit?
I don't give an ish. Man.
All
I
right.
don't give an ish.
Okay.
I don't give an ish.
This is
I don't
so
give
fucked.
3 ucks. I don't give 2 ucks. I don't give 1 uck. I
my
give
God, bro.
no ucks.
Just say fuck. You are how old?
How
Just
many
say
times
fuck.
have I sworn on this podcast?
We've both sworn way too much on this podcast to give a shit.
no,
now.
we've sworn. Well, guess what? I'm trying to make it family friendly for all the 15-year-olds out there that are watching.
You don't think a
Don't
15-year-old
tell
ever
your
heard the word
parents about
fuck?
this podcast. Anyways, AJ Brown would be a top 1 receiver if he filled his
Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown would be a top one. Well, Jackson just threw our backup microphone on the ground. I think that's where we got to end it. Once again,
Nope,
this was
long
the
story
first...
short.
Oh, my God. What is
AB would be a top 1 receiver if he fulfilled his potential. AB Twitter is not done because he has CTE, and it's really funny, by the way.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, it is. Call me a piece of ish, man.
Oh
I
my
don't care. So, at the end of the day...
Have it on record that Jackson
ladies and
thinks that
gentlemen,
CTE
it
is
has been
funny.
a great podcast.
It sure has.
Jackson and Mikey
Would you like
are
to read our
counting
sponsor out?
Have a fucking great day.
Oh, my God.
Uck our sponsor.
I cannot believe that this
I
is how
love
it's ending.
y'all.
All right.